Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to put a zipper into a seam that will be on clothing, like pants or a dress or blouse. This is just a basic zipper insertion, nothing fancy, no flap or anything like that. So it's a great way for you as a beginner to get started in sewing zippers in clothing. Now, when you buy a zipper, most of your zippers have instructions that come with it. But the problem with the instructions is they're very brief. They're not incorrect. They're just very, very brief. So if you've never done one before, you're going to probably be a little confused. When you purchase a specific length zipper, you need to understand how the zipper is constructed and put together and what all these little sections mean. For instance, on the package, this zipper was labeled 7-inch long zipper. But when you take it out of the package and you measure it from this point to this point, it is 8.5 inches. So the actual zipper length is what we call the finished size once it's sewn in. So that zipper opening is from this metal piece all the way up to this point here. The distance of the fabric tape that the zipper teeth are on from this metal piece out is 5/8 inch, and also from here out it's 5/8 inch. These two sections are hidden once they are stitched in. So on the package, it's giving you the finished length of the zipper. So you want to bring your fabric pieces together with the pretty sides together. It's called the right side. I often refer to it as front side. So bring that together. So you're looking at the not so pretty side, the back of the fabric, or also called wrong side. You're going to place a mark where the zipper ends. So I'm going to place this zipper right along here, and I've got the top of the zipper even with the top edge of the fabric. And then you're going to come down to where the metal piece is here and take a marking pin or a piece of chalk and put a mark there right where that right where that little metal piece is. Make sure your pieces are pinned together so that the fabric does not shift apart when you are stitching. Now here's a piece, the seam is already stitched. Now from this blue mark down to the bottom of my seam is going to be a regular straight stitch. Your regular length, it's either going to be 2.0, 2.5. So you'll back stitch here, stitch up to the blue line and back stitch. Now don't take your fabric out of your machine. Leave the presser foot down and change to a basting stitch. And from the blue line up to the top edge, do a basting stitch. And make sure you leave a short tail of thread. Go to your ironing board and press your seam flat. It's always important to press the seams so you can relax the stitches so everything lays well. Then after you've pressed it there, then open your fabric up, open your seam up, and press it flat. There are 3 different methods you can use to hold the zipper in place while you are stitching. You can use straight pins, you can do a hand basting stitch, or you can use something called Wonder Tape. This Wonder Tape is made by Dritz, and you can find it in the Sewing Notions section of your fabric store. So the tape has paper on one side, and then the actual tape itself is transparent and it's sticky on both sides. So you just peel the paper off and cut the length that you need. I've placed the Wonder Tape near the edge, the outer edge of the zipper tape. Now turn the front side down of the zipper on top of your seam on the inside of your garment. Make sure the teeth, the zipper teeth, are right over that seam line. And then if you're using the Wonder Tape, just press it in place. This is a zipper foot. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to sew the zipper on if you have this. If you don't have one, they are easy to get, and there's multiple places that you can purchase one. To attach this zipper foot, I'm going to attach it on this side. Make sure your needle is over on this side of the zipper foot. Now here is the front side of the fabric, and I can feel the zipper pull right up here, and I can feel the zipper teeth right on top of the seam. And down here I can feel that little metal piece that is at the very bottom. I like to stitch from this seam out about 1/4 of an inch. Everybody's different. Some people like it a little narrower than that, but that's about what I like to do. If you're worried you can't sew a straight seam, you could take a ruler, place the 1/4 inch line right on top of your seam, and then take a fabric marker and draw a line on each side of the seam. So to begin stitching the zipper in, you're not going to start up at the top. Here is the zipper pull. It's very bulky and it's very difficult to stitch around it. So we're going to start by stitching below it. I'm looking for the zipper pull, and I'm going to place my presser foot below the zipper pull and lining it up on that seam. And I'm going to do a few stitches forward, a little bit, a couple of back stitches, and then I'm going to stitch down to the bottom where that metal piece is. Now I can feel the metal piece, so I want to make sure I go past it and that my presser foot can clear it. So needle down, turn, and stitch across. And turn, and then stitch back up the other side. And then when you get to that zipper pull, back stitch a couple of stitches, remove it from your machine, then you're going to remove your basting stitches a little ways down. Unzip the zipper, place it back in your machine, line it up. I like to lower my needle down in, lower it, back up a couple of stitches, and stitch up to the top of the zipper. And then go over to the other side and do the same thing. So here's what it looks like when it's all done, and you can open it up really easily, close it up, and let me show you the back side, and then this is what it looks like on the back side. Now your Wonder Tape washes out, so you don't need to worry about it. Well, I hope that I've cleared up the mystery about putting a zipper in a seam. Now there's many, many ways to put in a zipper, and this is just one of those ways. So if you're a beginner, I encourage you to practice with a little zipper on some scrap fabric. And don't forget about the links to all of the items that are on the wall behind me. If you're interested in looking at those links, you want to just scroll down to the description section, click on Show More or the down arrow, and it will expand open and you will see the links. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.